Okay, another video for this collection video here, and wait a minute, something about this feels a little different. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back here for the 2022 edition of my collection here, and doing things a little more differently this year than what I would do instead of doing audio commentary over this instead, because like what I did here was I recorded the whole collection here into segments, and so I can broke it up over like 3 videos or something, and so I figured, good, yeah, I might as well do that, and so yeah, that's what I did. We're just auto commentating for this, and unfortunately you won't hear me say the title of each release here. Instead you just see me hold up the release in front here, and yeah, just moving on to the next one here. That's basically how we're handling this, and that's the real problem with doing this, is that it lags behind some here because the video is not fully rendering out, but oh my god, that's the real problem with this here. I hit stop. Oh my god. Well, unfortunately, hey, yeah, it's just something I have to do. Hopefully it renders out. But luckily it's only 10 minutes. It's for the first part here. The next part's, I think, 7 minutes, while the last part is 13 minutes. So I figured so this should hopefully work. Okay, I could have tried to render out each video here to do it, but this is about as best I can do. But for the video game collection video that'll be coming up next, that one I'll do live commentary on, since that one's a lot easier for me to set up than this, because yeah, I pretty much have it all, most of it out already, so, and it's a lot smaller than this 4K Blu-ray and DVD collection I have here, and this year, as you can see, I'm actually showing off everything this time, unlike last year. Well, I only showed off the new stuff I got, but so I was just feeling a little lazy that year, because the way I had these stored were a little not the best way possible. But this year I was like, okay, this year I'll do it, show everything off this time. And I did mention in the last collection last year of this that none of the stuff's really changed. I got pretty much new things here. So yeah, but this year I kind of did get rid of some old stuff here, and because I didn't need it anymore, felt like I wasn't going to watch it anymore or needed it anymore. Like, for example, the Family Guy DVDs, because that was the one thing I knew. That's one thing I knew for a fact there, that I did not. So what am I saying? That's one thing for sure that's not in here anymore. I got rid of those, as well as the Cleveland Show Season 1 DVD, as well as a couple other ones here and there that I did not do. That I did not need anymore. But yeah, and no reason why I'm doing it like this, because if you remember from the 2020 collection video, I almost had the 4K stack. I almost had the 4K stack here, just, you know, Blu-ray stack just almost fall, but luckily I caught it. But yeah, so that's no reason why I'm doing it. I guess I had like here, this was like 29 stacks of DVDs and Blu-rays. I just put here and such, and so, you know, and it's not up against a wall this time, so that's another reason why I'm doing it like this. And yeah, so I'm just showing the fronts of each one here and going up, putting them off to the side here. And yeah, for some of these you may notice that it takes me a lot longer to get to the next one for few of them like that in between the Bolt and Space Buddies Blu-rays, because I'm kind of adjusting the stacks next to me so that I don't accidentally fall, so I don't accidentally knock them over, because that's no good. And that's a new one there for sure. The Rapunzel's Tangle Adventure complete series. That's a Disney Movie Club exclusive, and got that off of Amazon actually. Yeah, I actually got it off like a day ago. And I got it like a day ago, I should say. And yeah, I've not had the chance to watch it yet, and it was about something here, but I completely forgot what it was. And oh wait, right, yeah. Going this on the 26th of December, where this video will be up on the 28th. So yeah, I got it for Christmas basically. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going for this pile here. And yeah, if you saw like the beginning, you would have also seen like it would have no reason why I broke it up into segments because of the videos into segments, because yeah, and here's where I had to adjust it over. Here, could have moved it stacked over, but the reason I did that was because that way I had more room to put next to me. So yeah, and yeah, because if I had to do this all in one here, I would have like gotten up, had to move each stack closer to me, and I didn't want to do that, so I just stuck with how I done it here. Yeah, it's Night Museum Free Movie Collection. There is an animated fourth one coming that's already out, but I have no interest in seeing it. It's on Disney Plus, which I don't have a problem with, but I don't have any plans of seeing that. Yeah, I'm not really giving my thoughts on anything here, but okay, I'll mention it in like any new things I got out of the remember what I got this year though. But anyway, because like most of the stuff I got this year, like the remaining Thomas DVDs I wanted to get, and that was mainly all the new stuff I got here. Well, not to say I didn't get other things, because I did, like Turning Red and the Lightyear on 4K. I got those. And I also, so another new one I got, the Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 2 Blu-ray. I actually picked that one up at a Slackers, believe it or not. And god damn it. Oh my god. How fitting background music for this part here. It's also no reason why I don't really do the audio commentary videos here. And okay, there. Just let that render out for a second here. It was because this isn't really the greatest, and I have it set to 1080p so you can get out the best quality possible. And do a little bit of a funny backstory for all this, because like originally I was gonna do it like on the night of, or like the night before Christmas night. Like I'm not talking about Christmas Eve night. I'm talking about Christmas night, the 25th night. But I had everything set up, ready to go, but I realized, yeah, it's pretty late. It's like midnight, so I'll just do this tomorrow when there's natural light outside. So that's what I did. So, yeah, that's what I did there, and regular show season 1 and 2, and I haven't seen a spin-off, semi-spin-off sequel thing, if you want to call it. Close enough, but I have not seen the third season yet. Because I had HBO Max for a little bit, and I don't anymore, unfortunately. But, oh well. Maybe one day I'll get it again so I can see the rest of that show. I know I could just purchase it off YouTube, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, so just going through all the Pokemon stuff here, and yeah, I've heard the news about Behind Ash Ketchum now leaving the Pokemon anime, which honestly I'm kind of okay with, because he's been around for 25 seasons, and it's a pretty long time, and even longer than Brock, because he stayed till for the first 13 seasons. Well, technically 12, because he wasn't really in the Orange Islands, but he was there for like 5 episodes. So that's up for debatable if you want to count him in that or not. But I'll get back to that in a little bit. But yeah, I take these out because the reason I'm taking the SpongeBob movies out is because it's a SpongeBob Christmas Blu-ray, and I actually found out at Half Price Books, believe it or not, and it was brand new. Before I had the Wrangle Blu-ray in there to hold them in with the slipcover, but now that I got, but since I recently found that it's a SpongeBob Christmas Blu-ray, I can put it in there so that won't be out of place. And I'm going for all the Sonic stuff now, and quite looking forward to the third Sonic movie coming out in 2 years. And I have seen Sonic Prime, the first 8 episodes, and it's pretty good. Although it is canon to the Sega did confirm it was canon to the games. But yeah, and I have to do this again here, and yeah, that's Shrek Ultimate Collection, and I've not seen Puss in Boots' Last Wish yet, but I will see it soon. Hopefully before the year is over, like the day before New Year's Eve. Hopefully, and I'm looking forward to. Never mind. I was about to say something about Kung Fu Panda 4. It's coming out in about a little over a year from now, because it's coming out like in March of 2024. But yeah, we're about at the end of the Blu-rays here. Here, just showing off the DreamWorks films. And it's a couple of Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs films, and Art for Christmas, and the Angry Birds movies. Yeah, maybe we should watch those 2 movies again. I have not watched them since I picked up the Blu-rays. And then I do this one final shot showing all the Blu-rays I have here. You can see I get up, you can see my legs there, and this is where I show all of them. And now onto the here I have them labeled and numbered here so that we can see all of them here. And I also have the TV muted in case of anything. And right, because I started playing these for like a second just to check. It was supposed to start with Leroy and Stitch here, because I played these for like a second or two just to test them out, to make sure these would work before I started recording. And yeah, that's what happened. Why you saw Dinosaur DVD there, even though you did see the Blu-ray already. But the reason I still have the DVD is because that has all the bonus features in it, and the Blu-ray doesn't. It just jumps straight into the film. So I'm waiting to get a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack of that. And so I'll probably get it off eBay at some point. You may have noticed that Herbie 4 movie collection there, that I got that and got rid of the box set of the 4 films just to save some space. So that's mainly why I got that there in the box set. You've seen some previous years' collections are gone. But yeah, oh well. The same disc basically, except you're basing it on the disc in a second bonus disc for one film. I think it was called The Love Bug or something. I can't remember what one of that Herbie movies called, but I'll have to just watch them through again and see at some point. But yeah, we're just, only for some DVDs here and and then I recently picked that one up, Mickey's Magical Christmas Snowden at the House of Mouse, and I've been wanting to get that for years, but I don't know why it took me so long to get it until now. And Piglet's Big Movie. Okay, I have a story about that release there. So I went to Half Price Books earlier this year. I saw Piglet's Big Movie DVD, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, hey, I'll pick that up since I don't have that yet. And so I did. I purchased it and went out through the receipt in the trash can. But as soon as I opened the disc inside, I did check it out. I saw it did not have the Piglet's Big Movie disc. It had Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure disc in it for some reason. So I went back in the store to say, hey, this has the wrong disc, and I did get a refund, but I had to dig in the trash can for my receipt, and luckily I found it. And yeah, I got a receipt and I washed my hands really good after that. Yeah, so, yeah, nice little story about that. But eventually I found another copy that actually had the disc in it, and then not Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure, and I don't even have interest in seeing that. But yeah, anyway, almost done with this stack here. About to move back into the Pokemon stuff here for a little bit here, and so yeah, I'll briefly give my thoughts on what I think of actually leaving the anime. With I already gave a short version, and I'm kind of okay with it honestly, because it's been around for 25 seasons, and I can also see this because yeah, so what I see they're doing is they're doing another soft reboot for the anime, because remember after the fourth Diamond and Pearl fourth generations, they did a soft reboot for Black and White, which was Gen 5, and I opened this up here to show that I actually got that fixed, where I put the Lucario and the Mystery Mew in that case there, because I found a new copy of that. It's I found it at the same place where I found Clone Wars Season 2 Blu-ray, Slackers, and I'm showing the X and Y films here, but there's no X and Y movie collection Blu-ray yet, but maybe that'll come soon, who knows. But yeah, so I see that what they're doing is they're doing probably another soft reboot for Gen 9 here for the anime. Hey, so that's kind of how I see it doing it. I guess they saw the backlash from how they didn't like how they handled Ash in Black and White, right? Because they resetted his skills and stuff. So they'll do it again, but handling it a little better by just writing them off the show. Which I would say they are doing a good job of that, because Pokemon Journeys with the Masters 8 tournament of Ash vs. Leon. I have not watched it yet because I'm waiting for it to come out in the US and it's here on Netflix. And yeah, does this mean that me ending my run of collecting Pokemon on DVDs here will come to an end? Maybe. I mean, I'll still check out the anime once Gen 9 comes to Netflix. I'll still check it out, just to see what it's like, but I don't know if I'll pick up any of the DVDs of it yet. But so it's picking up the first 8 for the first 25 seasons. This is good enough for me, I guess. I mean, it's a lot of anime, over like 1,200 episodes. It's crazy. Think that, and I remember thinking it was crazy once the anime hit 1,000 episodes in Sun and Moon Ultra Adventures. Yeah, I might give more thoughts on that once I do an update to my Pokemon collection video. I won't be doing that probably till some point next year, because yeah, recently it was announced that Pokemon Black and White Adventures and Unova and Beyond Complete Collections coming out. So I'll pick that up, and probably once that comes out, I'll do a collection, an update on that. Now I'm getting into my Nickelodeon stuff here. Here with like Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, and then 2 Blue's Clues DVDs here. And then on to Loud House here. I did think the first episode of its live action show, really Loud House here, which it was interesting. I might have to check out more episodes. Then, god damn it, it's already coming to the for thing here. When it was going so well too, for almost the whole thing. God damn it. Okay, there. Okay, we'll just wait like that for a second. Let's do that, and yeah, you can see my Clifford Big Red Dog DVDs there. I would like a complete series of that show to come out at some point, but I don't know when that will if that will ever happen or not, but maybe it will, who knows. The Jimmy Neutron complete series came out last year, so I don't see why I can't for Clifford the Big Red Dog here. Yeah, who knows, and the spin-off to Loud House Casa Grande, which still only has its first season, and not the other 2 seasons, because the show recently ended a few months ago, and yeah, Bouncing Bears Complete Collection. That's another new one. And I've been wanting to get for a while. It took me a while to actually get it. And then, yeah, and I'm gonna go over the Mario shows here. And then, yeah, now for the Mario movie from 1993. Oh boy. But yeah, we'll be watching that right before the new one comes out in 2023, starring Chris Pratt, and so who knows how well that movie will turn out. I mean, everything looks good aside from Chris Pratt. I mean, I think it's okay. I can definitely tolerate Chris Pratt's Mario, but yeah. So that's everything for that, and now for the last part of the video here, with the rest of that stuff there, the rest of the DVDs and stuff. And at the end, I have some miscellaneous stuff I have in here. But yeah, originally I was gonna have 4 videos here, but I managed to somehow cram it into 2 videos. Cram this last part into one here, because there's an extra row in the back still, and I was going to do 1 row at a time per video, but I managed to find a way around it to squeeze 2 in here. But probably could have done the same with the first 2 stacks with the Blu-ray and the first set of DVDs, but oh well. I just didn't think of it, as I was just playing it safe, really. And that's a new one, the Looney Tunes show, 3-volume set, and part 2 of it, There Goes the Neighborhood. Too bad they did not release the 2nd season of that. It would have been cool if they did. But, oh well. It is what it is. And then, now we're getting into King of the Hill seasons here, because remember last year I showed that first 6 seasons off here, but since then I've gotten the rest of the seasons off here. And you saw my collection video on it a few months back. So I got 7 through 13. Definitely the more expensive ones to get. Well, the first 6 are pretty cheap to find these days. Either box set or slim case packaging. So yeah, and so yeah, I'm just adjusting the stacks right now. Oh, buffering, and again, okay, let's just let that render out here on the 13th season of King of the Hill, here as we hear my sweet Amy Sonic Adventure in the background. my Sweet Passion, that's what it's called. Name blanked on me for a second there, but I just, that was new time. I just showed off back there, and yeah, I just basically have the 3DS version of Sonic Generations music playing in the background here, just to have applied some music to this, because that's kind of what I've been doing throughout my past few collection videos, just having some music playing in the background. It's just so, not just hearing me talk and you hear something else playing in the background. And then, Trolls in Central Park here. This one I actually opened up to show you that I have like this Beauty and the Beast lithograph here, or a holographic thing that changes, whatever you call those things in there. But the reason I have that in there is because that's the only case I could find that could actually fit that in there. Oh, but yeah, so now getting into a little bit of Star Wars here with the 2008 box sets of the prequel and original trilogy, which are kind of rare, honestly. Okay, so glad to have those. We found them both at Half Price Books. And that's the Clone Wars movie, and then there's season 3 and season 6. Hopefully I can get the rest of the seasons at some point. I've only seen season 7 once when it came out on Disney Plus, and yeah, funny enough, I did have season 3 Blu-ray of Clone Wars, but I gave it to a friend as a birthday gift, and and it's Curious George season 1 there, and I would get the other seasons, but the problem is that they skipped out on seasons 2 through 5, I believe, and they also have 6, 7, 8, 9 on DVD as well, but in some reason skipped it out on a few seasons. I wonder why. Oh well. The entire series is on Hulu, so it doesn't really matter to me, and luckily I have Hulu. But yeah. Yeah, but I got that Curious George season 1 set before. I had full access to Hulu, so that's why they are. Yeah, but a few Tom and Jerry titles you and stuff, and there are definitely a few more Tom and Jerry movies I want to get, like the Pirates of one where they go, where Tom and Jerry dressed up as pirates and work with pirates and go onto a little island adventure to get some treasure. As well as the Tom and Jerry and Wizard of Oz and in the Chocolate Factory one, because those ones I actually quite liked. Yeah, I want to see them again at some point. Even though I've seen the pirate one, I forget the name of it. I think it was called Shiver Me Whiskers now that I think about it. And yeah, I think that's what it was. I've seen that one from time to time, but same with the Tom and Jerry Wizard of Oz. But Tom and Jerry and the Chocolate with Charlie and Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory actually, because it's based off that one, not Charlie and Chocolate Factory. That's what it's based off, really, and I've only seen that one once, which was like 5 years ago, and pretty much for the rest of the collection here will be, for mostly the rest of my collection here will be just my Thomas DVDs and SpongeBob season DVDs. Like we're going in order here, but I'm going for, as you can see, I'm going for these kind of quick here because, yeah, I've already did a video on showing these all off a few months, about like a month or two ago. Yeah, it was about 2 months ago. And yeah, as you can see, I only picked them up and showed them right there, right, got them off from there because it's in frame of what, in shot completely, and if I hold it up above the box, the best of box set, it would have been a little too close and you wouldn't see the full thing, so that's kind of why they'll do it a few times throughout this, but now I just mention it. Here, so yeah, going through Thomas DVDs here, and there are a few as I mentioned already, there are a few miscellaneous things I have at the end here, but yeah, I'll go by those kind of quickly because they're nothing too special. So some of them may be kind of rare, but oh well. But now that I got that stuck done, it's a little bit easier for me to do this here. So now I'm just picking up the pace, just going through this here. And yeah, if they ever do release full-on season sets of Thomas and Friends in the US, I would probably not get rid of all my DVDs here, but I'm definitely not getting rid of the early years box set. That one's staying, but yeah, I would definitely get rid of the CGI DVDs, for most of them. I would keep some of the Model Classic Series DVDs, and maybe a few of the Hideo season DVDs, like from season 8 and such, because those have bonus features on them. Especially the best ofs, those have like tons of bonus features on them. And that's kind of why they are in. Why if they ever do release season sets in the US, what they can do it now, since the show here is technically over and it's been replaced with the reboot of All Engines Go. Oh, but yeah. For the US, they've only really done season 1 and season 12. Season 1 in the early years, even though Ringo Starr's UK narration and season 12 in the Adventure Pack that I just showed in Steam Team Collection. That one's close. That's 3/4 of season 13, but not all of it. It's missing 4 episodes that you can only find 2 of them in The Birthday Express and Thomas in Charge. So, yeah. And instead of just releasing them on their own together and forming that box set to form the complete season 13, oh well. But maybe one day we'll get season sets in the US. Because for the UK, there were season sets for physical media season sets. That's for all the way up to season 20. Where I think with season 21, that one's on Amazon Prime or something, but I don't know. I don't have any plans of getting any of those yet because I'm about to grab for the US versions, even though, yeah, I could kind of handle the Ringo Starr and Michael Andrews' narrations. But I would say Michael Andrews, he is better than Michael Brandon, I'll give him that, although I am a little more used to Michael Brandon than Michael Andrews, so that's just my opinion though. I'm not saying Brandon's a better narrator than Angelus. No, I'll say Angelus would definitely be the better one of the two there. And, yeah, we're almost done here with the Thomas stuff. Just one more stack to go. Of course, I still have the trouble on the tracks there. And yeah, one more stack of Thomas, then 2 stacks of SpongeBob, and then one more stack of miscellaneous stuff here. And I do find it interesting how some of these, they never released a Thomas Blu-ray pack of the movies. Because I feel like that would sell well. Cause, like having a set out of just all movies in it. But it did release Magic Railroad like 4 years after the last Blu-ray before that, which was The Great Race. But, yeah, wow. Well, that's fun. That's okay, good. Yeah. I never thought I would get all the Thomas Blu-rays, but I found 4 of them in a store at the same time, so I figured, okay, I guess it's a sign that I'm picking up all the Thomas Blu-rays, because I picked up, the only one I picked up when it came out was Magic Railroad, and I figured, yeah, that's the only one I need. I don't need anything else. Then, but, yeah, since I found 4 of them in the store, I figured, okay, that's my sign. I'm picking up the rest of them on the Blu-rays. Now I'm showing my SpongeBob seasons. Still not released the season 13 on DVD yet. I don't think that season's complete yet. Even though it's been like 2 years since season 12 came out, but I'm kind of used to these long gaps from first SpongeBob seasons, because at least with this show they managed putting up season sets still. Okay. And DVDs in general for the show, as well as sort of spin-offs. Because if you saw earlier, I showed the season 1 volume 1 sets of Camp Girl and the Patrick Star Show. And that's season 11 and is season 12. Now a couple miscellaneous things here that I have, like that bonus disc that I have the Pixar stuff here and the Cleveland Show clips. I haven't watched that DVD yet, and I decided to keep that because of that. And here are a couple DVDs and some jewel cases I found in like a zipper pouch thing. And I'm not sure what this one is, unfortunately. Oh wow, and as you can see I still have the angle before and after DVD here, but yeah, that's still in the Blu-ray, so I'm getting rid of that at some point. It's the Birthday Express whistle box there, and my One Train bonus packs for some of my Thomas DVDs there, and yeah, that's pretty much everything here. And of course I didn't show everything all at once here at the end here, but yeah, oh well. At least we didn't manage to get through the buffering pretty well here. Yeah, so I'll give it that. I'll just cut to this one back over here, because this way you can at least see everything in here, so yeah. But a lot quicker when I was just doing the commentating of this, so maybe I'll still do this. So who knows? But maybe I will, maybe I won't. But for the video games, I'll definitely do live commentary for it, which will be the next video, so that'll be it. So I'll see you all next time for when I do the video game collection video, and then that will be it, and then for 2022, and then we'll start 2023 off with Luigi's Mansion. So I'll see you all next time.